How's it going, everyone? Fear Death 26 here, and today I'm gonna be playing some more Tera on my Ninja. So let's get into this. So yeah, I come over here and talk to Ogre. When we left off, I did the first half of the tutorial, fought the Argon Predator, and yeah.
What brings you here?
Fear Death, you survived your encounter with the thing. After all, I can't tell you how relieved I am. That was a very weird thing you did. What happened? Who was that man? I couldn't say. When that thing appeared, everyone took cover. You were the only one to stand your ground. If there was a strange man out there, you're the only one who saw him. I do know that the Argons all left soon after you fell. They did even more damage on the way out. They're looking for something or someone. The children, maybe? Wait, where's Anya? Calm down, Anya's safe. She stayed in the storehouse with her Uncle Jalka, like you told her to, but some of the other gifted children are unaccounted for. I see.
You're here on business.
The Valkian Federation soldiers from the post on Windmill Hill have arrived to help with the search and rescue. I don't know them. You can trust them. When we first came to this island the Valkan Federation provided us with the ship's supplies, engineers, and soldiers just like those men up there to protect us. They've taken good care of us ever since. You can rely on the Valkan Federation, believe me. I suppose. You should go talk to them, have Eamon introduce you to their leader, Dougal. Accept.
Something important?
Argons and Stepstone Isle. It just doesn't make sense. Feared Death, glad to see you up and around again. We feared the most when we found you in the wreckage. This is Captain Dougal from the Valkan Federation camp up on Windmill Hill. He arranged to bring us emergency supplies for the cleanup effort, and then he's going to lead the assault on Argons still on the island. You're free to stay and help with the cleanup, but from what I've seen, your talent should be wasted just shifting debris. You should go with Dougal, follow his orders, you'll learn a lot. I'll do my best, sir. I knew I could count on you to understand. Before you go, you'll want to talk to Anya. She was worried about you, that you wouldn't wake up. She was out looking for the other children right now, and I'm sure she'd love to know you're alright. We're still making our plans for the assaults, so you've got a little time when you're ready. Join us at the Valkan Federation post up on Windmill Hill. Thank you, sir. Alright, so now gotta go and find Anya. Don't cry, Zozo. Everything's gonna be alright. I won't let anything hurt you. Look, Zozo, Fear Death YT is back. Are you okay? Fear Death, so I was so scared when I saw you in the square. You wouldn't wake up. Uncle Jocko says thank you, by the way. He's going to be okay thanks to you. But no one has seen the other children since that bad man came. You saw the man, Anya? No, but I know he was there. I dreamed about it once. I also dreamed the other children went into the cave, but I'm afraid you inside everything bad will happen. Let me ask if anyone's seen them.
Ready to help.
Did you say you're looking for children? There are some survivors in the cave. Sorry about your village, friend. I haven't been there long, but this place really makes you feel at home. Anyway, yes, there are definitely survivors in the cave. We passed them on the way down from our camp. Some of them are in bad shape. I don't recall seeing any kids though. Thanks.
Is someone there?
I didn't hear. I couldn't hear. Did he say they're in the cave? Come on, fear death. Let's go get them. I thought you were afraid. I'll be okay if you're with me. That's what happens. Hurry up, fear death. Stay close to me. Anya, wait. Oh, Finless, my poor boy. Oh, Finless, why did it have to be you? He has his whole life ahead of him. He wanted to join the Mysterium one day. He was going to study in Velika. He was going to be someone important. Why couldn't it have been me? I'm old and useless. Now I have to spend my last few years alone. I'm so sorry, Melma. He was a good man. Charlotte, honey, it's okay, baby. Don't worry about me. You can let go. She was so worried about me, even after she got hurt and she could hardly breathe. She was more concerned about me. I should never have brought her here, but I thought we'd be safe in the cave. Oh, please, don't let Anya see. Anya, sweetie, you shouldn't see this. Charlotte is just sleeping, okay? Please fear death, Whitey. Take Anya out of here. I can't bear for her to see this. Anya, we should go.
Have you seen my friends?
I don't think my friends are in the cave, fear death. Do you think they're sleeping too, like Charlotte and Finless? I don't think they're in the cave, fear death. We'll find them. Just don't run off. Maybe Uncle Eamon found them when he came through earlier. Maybe he took them to the soldiers' camp. Let's go to the camp, fear death. I'm sure that's where they are. It's not safe, Anya. I don't care. I'm going with you. If I don't, something bad will happen. If you don't let me go with you, I'll just wait until you're not looking and I'll follow you. Sign. Fine, but stay close. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly level up my character. So I get upgrades and jagged path. 1. Dash forward up to 18 meters in a serpentine fashion, attacking and staggering the first enemy you encounter. Alright, we'll try that up here in a sec. Let's see what that's like. And I got robes of family ties. Doesn't look at all different from what I'm currently wearing. So many bears, they look wrong. I think they're sick. Fear death, what's wrong with the bears? They're acting so strangely. And look, some of them are blue. Do you think they're monsters now? I think so, Anya. The poor things. Can't you do something to ease their suffering, fear death? Yes, you run on ahead. Alright, let's see what this new ability is like that I got. Alright, seems pretty good. Right, there we go to where Anya is waiting and she is up here. kill a few more bears on the way. Alright, talk to Payson. It's working. The bears are steering clear of the camp, but what if it's not just the bears? Oh dear, this might be bad. Oh, hi there. You must be feared death. This little one has been telling me all about you. She says you're going to join the Valkan Federation as soon as you leave the island. Is that right? Oh, I'm being rude. I'm Payson. I'm an engineer for the Valkan Federation. Great to have you aboard. Hello. I wasn't planning. That's great. Well, your first order is to help me with my anti-argon devices. I call them anti-argon devices because if an argon gets too close, zap, no more argon. They'll detect even the faintest trace of argon infection. I think so. I really need someone to test them to make sure they're not just zapping anyone who gets close. Okay, well, let me just send Anya ahead.
Hey,
It's not much farther to Tiaran, the sorrow tree. I hope we find my friends there. Friends before I have to get to sleep.
Can you do
It's
it?
okay, fear death. I know a shortcut. Come with me when you're done. Okay, but be careful. Alright, I gotta trigger these devices now.
Snack first, then work.
It's working. The bears are steering clear of the camp. Oh, okay. Hooray, my anti-argon devices didn't kill you. That means I can install them all around the big tree. Maybe even the village. Check with Eamon first, but sure. Say, that's a good idea, but I'll be sure to do that. You should get going, my little friend. Your little friend is probably waiting for you. Nice meeting you, Payson. Go to the Valkan Federation post, which is just up the hill. First, I gotta take a quick drink. Alright, here we go.
Victory for Valkion.
It's true that we're part of the Federation military, but we're mainly out here to provide security for the researchers. Their work is very important to the Valkan Federation. If this tree and these kids can anticipate natural disasters or enemy attacks, it's worth keeping a platoon of troops here. Good to see you again, feared death. Anya, yes, she was here, but she headed across the bridge a few minutes ago with Eamon and the rest of the village guardians. They wanted to get a look at Tiara to see if there had been any damage. I don't suspect they got very far. The other end of the bridge is still Argon territory, and it's not safe for the civilians yet. I'm going to join them.
What can I tell you?
Alright. Circle, steal, spin your shuriken to attack nearby enemies and suspend them in the air, with the last hit dealing substantially more damage with a chance of knockdown. Alright, the shuriken looks no different.
Victory for Valkion.
Before you go, feared the demon left a note for you. Here you go. Wrong button.
What can I tell you?
Feared death. Anya insisted on leaving as soon as she got here, but she says that the other children are in danger, and that she is the only one who can save them. I have gathered all the guardians available, and we're escorting her to Tiaran. Follow us without delay, Eamon.
For the Federation.
It's true. I already read that. Why didn't Eamon tell me that they're going up to the tree? We're this close to launching our assault. We could have escorted the girl and rescued the children and finished off the Argons. Let me call my troops back from the village, fear death, and we'll assemble a proper attack force. We'll be ready within an hour. I can't wait that long. Understand, do what you have to do, and may the gods be with you. I'll stay here long enough to assemble my troops, and we'll follow you as soon as possible. Somehow I think you can handle yourself until we catch up to you. I can, and I will. Alright, now I gotta cross the bridge to look for Aniel. Alright, hold up. I wanna check out that invisibility. Alright, pretty good.
All for one, one
I know
for
it hurts,
all.
soldier, but I'm going to get you out of here. And you, snap out of it. I need your help. You shouldn't be here. It's too dangerous for civilians. Did you see a little girl come this way? A little girl. There was a little girl with those guardian friends of yours that came through. I told them not to go further. The temple is overrun, and you can see our men getting slaughtered up there. And no offense, but we're all seasoned soldiers, and you're just a novice ninja. What makes you think you can make it through? That little girl is depending on me.
Victory for Valkion!
Friend, listen to me. I know you feel responsible for your friends and those children, especially that little girl. You're brave, probably the bravest ninja I've ever met. But being brave won't save them, believe me. I'm a medic. I've stitched up a lot of brave soldiers, and I've buried plenty too. Don't throw your life away. Wait for reinforcements. What are you? I thought you were soldiers. You're right, we are, and I'm sorry I forgot that for a moment. Okay, look. If we don't hold the courtyard, and well, you'll never be able to get back out with those kids. But I swear, we'll keep it clear until you return. Or we'll all die trying. Take this flare gun if you need help getting out, and send up a flare if there are any of us left. We'll come running. Gotta take out the soldiers. Those Federation soldiers charged in to help us, but Carlotti, she was wounded too badly. I don't have any medical training. I couldn't stop the bleeding. Carlotti, stay with me. Damn it. Feared death. You made it. Lassiter, what happened? We were doing alright, holding formation, then Anya ran ahead of us, shouting something about the other children. Eamon chased after her. Some of us tried to form a rear guard. Then we got separated, and the next thing I know, it's just me and Carlotti backed into this corner. We didn't stand a chance. Go after the others. Feared death. Deplin's right across the courtyard. He'll know where they went. I'll find him. You stay here. Help the soldiers. Look for Deplin. Here we go. I am back. I got disconnected from the server just like last episode. Hopefully the rest of the episode won't happen again. I'm not going to make it. So much for easy work. If you hurry, Eamon's not far ahead. You can catch up. Fear death. Listen, the Argons. Don't let them change me. Take care of it, okay? I don't want to die like that. I've got a better idea. Open your inventory and use the flare gun. I always liked you, Fear Death. You got the makings of a real hero. You better get going. Eamon chased Anya into the temple, and you can still catch them. Rest easy. Help is on the way. "1,000 cuts. Charge forward and execute a lightning-fast series of attacks that damage and stay your enemies. You are immune to damage while attacking." Up on Zozo. You can see Anya's doll Zozo sitting on the ground. Anya would never abandon her Zozo like this. Something is very wrong. How long have you been here, Zozo? Zozo is still warm. The doll cannot have been here for very long. Anya must be close.
Children should be seen and never heard. Nothing can stop me now!
Fear death. The children. Did you find the children? We got separated from the rest of the guardians. Anya said the other children were in here, so I followed her in. But he was waiting. That soldier. I didn't recognize him, but he's working with the Argons. He has the children and he took Anya too. They're in the heart of the temple. He's putting them in the dream chambers. I think he wants to complete the experiment. He wants to see what the children see. But if he does something wrong, the children might never wake up. You've got to stop him. You can count on me. Look for Anya in the temple of the tree. Alright, let's see what this new ability looks like. Alright.
What can I tell
Sorry
you?
we took so long for your death, but it would have taken a lot longer if you hadn't left us such a clear path. The Argons and their mysterious ally are trying to complete the Mysterium's research. That means they know all about the Sorrow Tree, and if they know about the Tree of Gods, no, there must be an Argon spy in the Valkyrian Federation. Fear death. Listen, we're going to have to save the children on your own. The spy has to be my priority. There could be a whole network. They could bring down the entire Federation. I'll get your guardian friends to safety, but we must not make it back. But we might not make it back in time to help you. But I've seen what you can do, and I know you can rescue those kids. I understand. Gods be with you. Enter the heart of sorrow. Defeat the Argon Predator. No. Tiaran, hear my prayer. I give you my life. Please just save my friend. find a way to open Anya's dream chamber.
My heart sees you. Always.
Alright, talk to Duke.
Victory for
Oh no,
Valkyon.
Fear Death, I'm sorry, I came back as fast as I could. I'm sorry, Fear Death, it looks like Anya was trying to protect you. But the only way she could do that was to become one with Tera and wake her up. The Archer dies and takes the whole island with it. I share your pain. There's still work to do. There's a traitor in the Federation, and since you and I are the only ones who know that, you should come with me. There's nothing for me here now. Talk to Walgreens. And you did all you could for your death. No one could have asked any more of you. Thank you for your death. Your bravery and swift action turned an impending disaster into a victory. And to think this morning you were just a novice ninja, volunteering to help collect bark samples. You know, I think I see you now. What Anya saw in you. You truly are destined for greatness, for your death. But I failed the children. Now you'll listen to me, fear death. You did all you could. The village is still here. The tree is still here. The entire island is still here thanks to you. And that means thanks to you. There's still hope for Anya. She may be sleeping, but she's alive, and she'll probably live as long as Tiaran does. And all the children will. Maybe one day the Mysterium will discover a way to wake them up. I hope you're right.
What brings you here?
Dougal tells me he has invested you to go to Velica with him to join the Federation, I'm guessing. Are you going to accept his offer? I don't know. For your death, you should go to Velica. You proved yourself a competent and heroic ninja today. And the gods know the Federation need 1,000 more just like you. Take the offer, go to Velica, become the hero Anya dreamed you would become. But what about the shade tree? Alright, give me a second. After what you have seen and done today, could you really go back to gathering drug samples and fetching sapsores? We needed a hero today, but the Vulcan Federation needs heroes every day. Anya was not the only one who saw your potential. I see it too. And Dougal has promised to put in a very good word for you with the Federation command. Look, if you're worried about us, talk to Eamon. He'll tell you the same thing.
Something
Sharon
important?
will never recover, but it'll take time. I just hope I live long enough to see those children laughing and playing in the sunlight again. Are you kidding me, Fear Death? Sure, if you stay here, you'll be the greatest hero on Stepstone Isle, but there's what, 50 people living here? Listen to me, the Argons got what they wanted, damn them. But now they're just going to move on to some other island, some other village, and rain chaos on them like they did us. What if that place doesn't have its own hero, its own feared death? You were born for this. Go make us proud. I won't disappoint you, Eamon.
Victory for Valkion.
It's true that we're... Read that? Glad to hear it, Feared Death. Welcome to the Valkion Federation. Other than you, there are only a handful of people in the Federation I can really trust. And it's going to make all of our skills to uncover the spy in our midst. And since no one in the Federation has ever heard of you, you'll be my secret weapon. What do you mean? Here's the part that might sting a little. You're going to have to pretend none of this ever happened. That you never even heard of Stepstone Isle or Tera on the Sorrow Tree. My official report on the Argon attack will indicate that my troops and I drove off the Argons and that Eamon and his guardians helped. But I won't mention anyone else by name. Officially, I'll have met you on the Isle of Dawn and impressed you with the Federation's need for more soldiers. You'll be just another recruit reporting for duty. So much for being the big hero. Well, that'll still happen. If you tackle the Federation's problems with the same bravery and initiative you showed here today, you'll make a name for yourself in no time. But if the traitor gets wind that it was you who defeated Argon Seer, he'll make sure you don't live that long. So say goodbye to Feared Death, the conquering hero, and say hello to Feared Death, the able-bodied recruit. You can count on me.
Unable to harness the tree's power, the Argons left, content with stopping the divine sight. Without the Seer's warnings, the Argon assault began in earnest. The Valkion Federation rallied the races together to defend against the Argons. But now, more than ever, they need strong defenders, like you.
What can I tell you?
I knew you'd make the right decision. I took the liberty of drawing up some papers for you. Corroborating our story. You're now a raw recruit reporting for duty. And now it's goodbye. When we meet in Velica, we'll act as though all of this went down very differently than it did. And I hope that's enough to fool a spy. For now, I've arranged transport to Velica for you. When you've said your goodbyes, head to the Pegasus platform layer and talk to Orbellis, the flight manager. She'll explain how the Pegasus platforms work and send you on your way. Until we meet again, Feared Death. I'll see you soon, sir. Talk to Orbellis.
We honor each other.
The Valkion Federation uses Pegasus to travel long distances where walking might not be an option, such as from here to Velica. We use these platforms as landing pads, and we have them in every city and major village from here to Cater. We take a Pegasus to another platform. You just talk to the flight manager and point out on the map where you want to go. If you're not yet authorized for a destination, you won't be able to select it. Just let me know when you're ready to depart for the Federation. Let me look at your papers. You don't look like a raw recruit, but Dougal says you follow orders and you're eager to learn. So, welcome to the Federation, soldier. Ever ridden a Pegasus before? No? How do you get here then? Ah, right, a fishing boat. Well, you're in for a great treat. There's nothing to it at all. The Pegasus knows the route, and it'll do all the work. You just sit back and enjoy the view. Finish up any business you have here, then come talk to me again and tell me what you want to do. Take a flight, and just select the destination. In this case, Velica. Take a flight. Choose Velica. Got it. Alright, before we leave, I'm going to quickly sell some of my gear.
Nobody saw me do it.
And equip some new gear.
You can't prove anything.
Alright, it's
For the
time to head
Federation.
to Vulca now. Alright, here we go. We are in Vulca and it's gonna be really laggy. Good to see you
need my
here.
help?
The Federation always needs able bodies and able minds. Fear death from the expedition to the Isle of Dawn. I don't have you on the list. Can I see your papers? Oh, Captain Dougal speaks highly of you. Very well then. Welcome to Vulca. I'm Troyus, the Federation Legate. My job is to make sure new recruits get orientated and, more importantly, know where to find the headquarters. Dougal wants you to report to him, but you've got time to tour the city first. If you get lost, just ask any guards for directions.
You need my help?
Are you always running out of space for your items you acquire on your travels? Sick of interrupting your Avengers to organize their inventory? If so, I have good news for you. Getty from Freedom Plaza in Vulca, this city of comrades, has the solution you've been searching for. And your first inventory expansion is free. That's right, free. Try it yourself and discover the convenience of having an expanded inventory. Welcome to Freedom Plaza. Come to Freedom Plaza today. Alright, now I gotta go speak with Getty in the Freedom Plaza. Welcome, how may I help
You need anything from me?
Hey there, do you find yourself shoving items into your backpack long after it's full, only to realize they're strewn about the path behind you? I offer an inventory expansion service for people just like you. First times on the house. If you're satisfied, you're welcome to come back and purchase my larger expansions. Bigger packs? Yes please.
You look troubled.
Need more inventory slots? I'm sorry to say that they're not free anymore. Or you're looking for Valkyrie Federation headquarters. You can see it right there at the back. Ask Urola that you would like to see the commander. Also, you can come to me anytime if you need more inventory.
Looks like
I'm just
someone
gonna
played
buy
a trick on
another
you.
one real quick and you can head out.
You have my attention.
You found Federation headquarters. Everyone is busy here, so I must insist you only enter on official business. Fear death. Why does that sound familiar? Oh right, you're one of the recruits from the island. I was just looking at your paperwork. Go ahead and you're to report to Commander Seer. Accept. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end that episode here. In the next episode we'll talk to Commander Seer and continue on in the game. So until next time, I'll talk to you.